Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon's Dogma, episode 11. It's Sky with Dirty Pandas. Um, so we're gonna do things just a little different this time. Um, I may or may not have messed up the audio track again. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of commentate over this video here. So at the end of the last episode, I took out, the fort, and they fought the two cyclope. Regardless, we took the time and took it out. We replaced some party members. I now have Flint and Ginger, in place of Tyranny and Lane. And in the recording, I actually forgot Lane's name, so I'm awful. Still feel bad about it. Um, but yeah, so we ended up picking up an escort quest. I'd heard of a sword that was in the game that apparently was pretty good, and I guess it starts at the quest board inside of the inn in Grand Soren. And I went back to try and see if I could do anything about, trying to get it started. So yeah, so we're heading out of the castle area now, and I see this burning cart and a bunch of guys down here fighting. Um, so of course, I want to go help, right? Um, but stuff happens poorly and aggressively. So it is what it is. We're trying to do our thing here. Um, so yeah, and then the giant fucking griffin comes in, and I don't know what to do. So just add barbarian fashion. I take it in stride. It's stupid. I there's no inclination. He comes in, beats the shit out of us, and there he goes. There he goes. There he fucking goes. It's he literally just came in to ruin my day and then leave, which is frustrating. And I am not sure because he flies off towards the Grand Soren. I'm gonna run back in. I want to see what's going on in there. I don't know if it's okay. There's a part of me that feels like the thing just flew in there just to really mess everything up. Um, but yeah, I talked to a couple people on the way in, just see if anybody says anything. I just I'm just taking a quick peek, just a quick peek. It'll be fine. We'll figure it out. Nothing crazy, and it it's fine. We're totally fine. I don't need to go further. Fuck that. Yeah, we're totally good. I promise. We're fine. And if it's wrong, we'll figure it out later. I don't. I wasn't super concerned. If I didn't see anything at the entrance, that means there's nothing further in. All right, so we're good. We're fine. So yeah, so we're gonna just continue heading out. I want to try and get her out. It's Mercedes, the lady that was at the fort in the episodes that I'd messed up previously, ironically. And then the one who was with us for the escort mission with the cart. And so her thing is she actually wants to go back to the fort that we had rescued before, with the cyclope that were in it. So I'm gonna head in there and or head over there and see what's going on. Um, I also picked up this large weapon, I believe, in the last episode as well. It's actually a pretty nice great sword. So yeah, so I'm just kind of rocking it right now. Obviously, lots of running. That doesn't change. This game always has you running. So, it is what it is. Um, and having an escort in this game does not feel great. They're really slow, which is surprising because you can't really go super fast when you're trying to go places because the sprinting. So I try to cut through some wildlife and brush and whatnot. And, oh, hey, look, an enemy. Hey, Hobgoblin, what you doing? Launch. Love it. Always a good time. Yeah, and you'll notice that Steve's level throughout this episode and the next one, which is also going to be a commentary. Steve's a little behind, and it's definitely because I did not go and pick him back up during the last episode. So that is my bad. I don't think that's going to fix at all ever. So we'll see. Um, I mean, obviously the levels are going to get bigger and bigger in between. So we'll see. Maybe eventually he'll figure it out and it won't be so bad. So yeah, just clearing out some stuff, trying to find the cave to go through the shortcut again. Um, Big drop off here. I still don't know what's down there as of right now. Whatever happens in the next episode is as far as I've played so far. So what you're getting is a commentary from literally just the two most recent. Um, So and you'll notice in this episode I kind of keep running back and forth a little bit. I don't know if I'm just feeling super indecisive or what, but I'm not feeling exactly definitive on my decision making. Um, Feeling completely torn because I have to do this escort quest, but I want to explore. Who knows? Maybe I'll take an episode here soon and do that. Nothing nothing too crazy, nothing too boring. It is what it is. Um, in the next two episodes too, you may also notice that it's only going to be a commentary audio and gameplay footage. Um, whatever I did while doing these recordings, I don't know if I fat fingered some sort of a hotkey or something. But all of my audio settings went back to default, so I put everything back on a single track, and it's frustrating because I don't really know what I did as it stands right now. So I went through and had to redo my audio settings for my Streamlabs setup. The the audio picked up literally everything on my desktop. So um, I had some stuff running on a browser on another monitor that shouldn't have been picked up, but it did. And it also put the game audio on top of the microphone and the audio from the browser video that I was watching. So, rather not have that out for a couple reasons. One, it's distracting. Two, it's not. I don't want it to be something that there's a copyright issue or whatever. I'd rather get the video out and you guys be able to watch it. So yeah. We're running through the shortcut. Totally safe now. No more enemies and the big assholes over here that do the constant drop kicks and runs. So that's been really nice. I don't want to do that again. I'm okay with not fighting one of those. What is it? Troll, ogre, one of the two. I can't remember which. I'm fine with not running into one of those for some time now. I fought so many back to back. I think I could use a break from them. So it is what it is. And and at this point, I know I'm debating on where I'm actually going, and then I realize I have not actually selected the quest as a tracking quest at this moment, and I still don't hit it for God knows what reason. There's a button literally, it says set priority. It shows you where the objective is, and I don't hit the damn button. there's also some stuff that I've learned in recent time that the last few episodes, I'm sure if anybody's played this game knows, I'm a dummy. You guys kept watching me use the the pause menu and going into the inventory and healing that way. There's hotkeys. There's hotkeys for this game, and I've not used them a single time. So it's a little embarrassing. It is. Um, and at some point in here, I have a little bit of dilemma about swapping out pawns and whatnot. Um, the more I think on it, I don't think I really care. One, seeing the constant changes in the team is fun. They definitely put an emphasis on the idea of changing your team composition to fit your needs. So I definitely feel like in these early parts of the game here, it's a trial and error scenario. I'd rather try and figure it out what works for me, or what works for a certain situation. So I've definitely had a lot of fun trying to figure that out. You know, see what there is, see what options there are. It's it'll it'll eventually click to me, I guess. I also don't have any friends playing this, so I can't use their pawns either. Um, well, okay. To be fair, that's not exactly true. Forrest does play this game, but his playthrough on the PC is the way he described it is not very far. So using his pawn probably would not be exactly beneficial for me. Um, so yeah, so I've been kind of just sticking to whatever shows up when I go into the pawn stones. The you know, it's cool to see all the options that you can do. Right now, this party comp that you guys are seeing right here is so far actually the one that I've had the best luck with. The having a full on tank to try and keep things from coming after me directly and the other party members is nice. Which I could have easily left Sprinkles that, and I didn't, because I wanted the big weapon that goes slappy slap. That's always the best thing. But I mean, come on, you see that? You see how all that launching goes? That's so good. I love that. That's perfect. I love it. So it's and the multi-hit sound is super satisfying. And and who doesn't love running up to something and just going, oh, slap, or launch, or goodbye? Those are always fun. Yeah. But yeah, so I also at some point throughout all this learned that the heavy attack, the not the actual heavy attack, but the charge up ability that I have, the Indomitable Slash, uh, has a really bad a recovery time from a miss. If you miss, oh my gosh, your guy's just gonna get his ass rocked. It's rough. So it is what it is. Um, you know, it's gonna happen. Uh, it, it, right here. Okay, so I'm at the fort now. Like this, it's a shadow fort. I'm like, cool, I made it. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where I'm going. So I ask her, or I go to talk to her to see if I can figure out what the hell she's thinking. Nothing. I'm like, all right, whatever. Maybe I gotta go further in, find the captain. Totally makes sense. I gotta find the guy in charge. Long story short, that's not the case. So you're gonna kind of see me running a bit here. So yeah, that doesn't change. From episode 10 to 11, I'm just confused the whole damn time. I don't know where I'm going, don't know what I'm doing. There we go, I look at the quest again. They're reading the quest line, talking about I'm to join the Vanguard, but I must first better learn my way. So, It is what it is. Yeah. And everybody in this area is slow. I don't know what's wrong with the AI for the companions here. Um, they get confused, really confused. So they deal with what they got. And they're just down there destroying things. It's whatever. Um, Unfortunately, I don't know if we'll have gameplay audio for these sections, so you won't even hear the box break because I don't even. I guess I didn't look. I thought I did. There we go. I finally figured it out. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Yeah. So here we go. We're learning. We're looking on the map. And here I ran by where the actual stop point is, and you know why it didn't work? Because I didn't have the quest set as priority. This game is very particular about that, which I don't mind. I get it. It is what it is. Um, and I just realized in the recording that was a healing potion on the ground that I just missed. Oh man. Oh, that's perfect. I love that. Isn't it always great to sit there and like, oh, I did good. And then, you have like a friend or somebody watch you on like a Discord stream or something. And they tell you about all the shit you missed, or you watch a friend and you notice all the things they're not grabbing. Hey, look, I saw one. Perfect. Yeah. So here I'm gonna see if I can get it to figure out now. For whatever reason, there was a brief moment where I assumed that that section of the gate might have been it. I wasn't looking at the little mini map. See? Yep, there we go. See, look. Come to the realization, hey, it's sending me back outside. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Bad decisions. Non-observant. And figuring out that the quest line 100% needs you to do that. And then I get mad because I come to the realization. I really wish I could use the original audio for this because, raw reactions are always more exciting. So, yep, I do this weird little awkward cutscene, get an achievement, and then, yeah, I get an achievement for saying, hey, you made it somewhere without getting someone killed. Good job. Well, there we go. So, and so, now I need to go back to Grand Soren because I don't have a quest. And my quest objectives, as you see, are inside of that area. I also make a statement of wanting to do more side quests and quickly change my idea of doing so after getting mad at some of these. I do a couple in this episode and it just... Oh, sorry, spoilers. I do a couple in this episode, but spoilers. So, it's not really anything exciting. Realistically, I could title this episode Walking Simulator, and that would be completely accurate. And I might do that. If that's the title of the episode. This is the point where I decided that was going to be the title. So it is what it is. So yeah. Nothing insane. So yeah. Oop. No. My dog's barking in the background. I'm sorry about that. I do explore a little bit here. just because I'm kind of curious to see what you can do. I remember the cave near the second drop-in cave that you can go into. Um, so yeah. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. I don't know what his issue is. Um, he's very protective of the house. So every once in a while, I'm surprised that he hasn't come through on any more recordings. Uh, yeah, come in here, find some enemies, and hey, look, I leveled up. Perfect. So yeah, just gonna clear this area, and then keep moving deeper. I kind of want to see what's in here. I it seemed like it had a lot of stuff going on, and obviously, after clearing the fortress up above, this is a little alarming because this kind of looks like I could get ambushed again, or at least the fort can. And the last thing we want is to have to, reclaim the fort. Hey, look, Steve's leveled up. Just a bit behind me, one level lower. The class is slow, but when you're not fighting things that are, built like a tank, it hits really hard. I was feeling a little bit down for a bit, especially after doing the what was it, the Everfall, the area below the Pawns Guild. I was feeling really sad about it because I felt like it wasn't doing a whole lot, and holy shit, look at that gold. But like I was saying, I felt like fighting the undead and stuff, my damage output sucked. So it's kind of cool to see that there's something other than you know a, the little bit of damage that I had been doing, and ooh, just right into the ceiling. This big old hit right into the ceiling, and I can't really tell. Even as playing, I couldn't really tell. It feels like there's hyper armor on some of these swings, which that's awesome. I love that. I think there needs to be more of that. Because there's a lot of situations where this setup slows you down and keeps you from being able to hit. Um, right into the ceiling. Dude, that is like my favorite thing is that launch. I thought I was gonna hate it, but it ended up being a really good ability. Stops the enemy from attacking, keeps them from doing stuff. And oh, hey, look at that arena. And there's nothing to open it. I don't have any way to open this door. There appears to be art ahead. And yeah, it's unfortunately it's not what I had hoped for. I can't get in. I'm stuck. I can't go any further here. Actually forgot about this part earlier when I was talking about going back to Grand Soren, which you did see on the map. I did have to go back. For at least the quest that I do have. I have no idea how I'm gonna move forward here. I will probably come back here at some point. My guess is the large gate on top of the Shadow Fort is what I need to go through, and that is almost like a Dark Souls shortcut, is my guess. Oh yeah, shield. For the setup I'm not doing. Yeah. But I'm gonna hold on to it, At some point I might go back to fighter. If I feel like there's not enough damage output for the team, which, God forbid I don't have that option. So yeah, it is what it is. I do want to see a bit more of what I'm capable of with this. I I need to. There's a lot more exploring that feels like I need to do in this game in particular. Just because there's so many things to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and teleport back. And I want to get the hell out of here because now it's starting to get dark, and I really hate trying to do shit in this game in the dark. I've spent so much time in the caves and at night. I would prefer if I could just do stuff in the daytime. So, so yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of anger that I'm about to experience here, trying to convince these people to leave. But this lady I'd originally talk lady I'd spoke to previously, who was not happy about leaving. She told me to go fuck off and give her some time. And now she's fine. So she's good. The husband's fine as long as the other two are fine. You guys are about to watch me run around for fucking nothing right here. This kid is so damn annoying. So I saw this kid originally in like a staircase near the near the upper yard area, I guess, the fancy place. Um, and he ran off. And the objective marker for him is in this barn. Yeah. Where the fuck is the kid? There's nothing there. I don't see shit. There's no hidden thing. He's not in the rafters. What the fuck, kid? Where you at? I thought maybe he was under the barn because, it's lifted. I'm assuming from flooding? I don't know. Interesting architecture. I don't know a whole lot about like medieval-esque stuff for architecture, or if there's actually a purpose behind this. I'm kind of curious now that I'm thinking about this more in depth. But the yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't see the kid, and I kind of run off. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I think maybe I need daytime. Maybe he's not here because it's dark out. Who knows? That might be my fault. It is what it is. It really is. So it is something that I'm gonna have to kind of run at. So I decided I'm gonna run back up. But I'm gonna just run back here. At some point, I picked up. I'm assuming on the in between, I picked up another storyline quest, where I'm trying to find some cultists that are somewhere kind of near, but not near. I guess I don't know. The description of the direction they're in is mildly vague. They want you to talk to the city folk and figure out if there's any word on where these guys could be and what direction they could have gone or where their hideout is. I don't exactly remember. And you'll get a bit more of that later on. I don't actually touch on that much at all in this episode. I think briefly. I think there's a brief moment where I look at it, but we'll see later on. we'll see later on. Who knows? Maybe that's where I end the episode is when I start it. Could be, could not be. It is what it is. But figured since I'm here, I might as well check out some stuff. There's some new upgraded abilities. Cool. Not super excited about that. It is what it is. I'm not anything less or more excited about it. So yeah, I'm just gonna upgrade some of my stuff. And then Battle Cry, I feel like would be a good one if I was running the fighter. It takes the enemy and makes them focus you a bit, which it is what it is. And then Arc of Might, that thing is great. It takes the slow charge ability and just really makes it good. So I don't think I'm going to use it at all in this episode. But my little bits of testing of it are, I love it. I think it's great. I think it's a lot of fun. So, we'll see. It is what it is. Because it's another charge thing. You can very obviously, like just the text alone, it definitely says it's a charge up ability. Um, Now, I was concerned that, I might run into issues of being able to attack, but whatever. Can we just take a moment that I feel immense guilt at the thumb that is Steve at the moment. I really want to find something better. But from what I understand, the gear that comes out of the box for the Dark Arisen uh, version of the game, because I got some stuff for my barbarian too, and I was using it for a little bit. I've taken it off since because kind of enjoy the aesthetic. I feel like the way Steve is weak, I don't really want to do anything uh do anything crazy as far as like what he's got going on. I just want to make sure he can survive. That's really what it comes down to. At some point, the Magic Knight subclass, I do want to look at it. I might mess with it a little bit. Who knows? I might come up with something in my head as an aesthetic choice for it. Tap into my D&D roots and whatnot, and claim that I'm now a wild magic barbarian. Which I don't think that's gonna necessarily work because the weapon types are still what is it, a mace and a shield and or staff, I think were the options. But we're gonna go find this damn kid, this Jack, and his papa wishes to move on, and we'll find that. Yeah. It and at some point I have a misunderstanding of this quest. I forgot who I took it from. Um, I thought the husband in the town was making them leave, and he was trying to sell their land. Uh, that's not the case. I took the quest from a rich guy who's albeit a freaking asshole, dude. He's such a dick. So it is what it is. Like, I'm not super concerned. Um, so yeah, we're just, I'm just gonna kind of deal with it, I guess. Um, but yeah, so I'm running around. I'm trying to find the kid. I thought maybe dig time was gonna help. I don't fucking know. And check a couple of the houses, and I'm about to have that aha moment right here. And oh my gosh, I have the aha moment. I don't know why I didn't think to look for him there initially, because I'm pretty sure I ran over there once for something else. Didn't even think to look in that direction. So, um, eh, as you can see, I cannot jump very well. My jumping in this game is really bad. There's been issues with it in the other episodes. Going into the Everfall, same shit. I killed myself once because I messed up a jump. Um, and I've the less parkouring I have to do, the better. Because climbing an enemy, totally fine. Have no issues with that. That's fine. Um, so yeah, thought maybe I could climb the rocks, climb enemies, climb the rocks. Oh hey, look, I grabbed. This is very good. I figured it out. Fucking asshole, stupid jerk ass kid. Oh hey, look, he ran off again. Now I gotta figure out where the fuck he went. Luckily in town you have the infinite sprint, so that's kind of nice. So yeah, they still got an objective marker for him on the map, so I'm gonna hit that away. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the kid's just resisting things because child, and I'm getting annoyed because now I'm having to run across this city to find this fucking kid who's having an existential crisis. It is what it is, you know. I understand it. Kids get upset at, change, and if they're excited to be somewhere, they appreciate it. They don't want to go. Um, but I'm pretty sure this damn kid's under this bridge. Oh, hey, look, there he is. And now he's running again. He's running again. At this point, honestly, if Forrest, because Forrest does the editing for us, at this point, he could easily put just silly chase music the traditional thing. Um, space in the name of the song itself, but the one with the you know the silly stuff. And okay, so you're gonna see I run up to this kid a number of times. I have no prompt, no interaction options. He just keeps running. I don't know what the fuck to do. And I just want to talk, kid. Come on, quit running. And then he freaks out. So if you if you run into him because you're faster than he is, because child, little legs, he'll get stuck for a second and then run. And boy, is that frustrating. And he runs past his parents. Like, what the fuck, dude? What are his parents doing? They could easily fix this issue. I have no problem trying to catch him. But I could use a bit of aid. So catch him a lot. This almost feels like chasing somebody down in GTA. At first. Especially like with the running animation and stuff. Like just the sprinting or whatnot. I'm trying to think of like maybe San Andreas or even GTA 5 or chasing somebody down. It is what it is. And I'm going to apologize now. This whole rest of this episode is this. This is it. This is the whole rest of the thing. There's a small interlude in the middle of this, but this is it. This is the whole fucking thing. I'm an idiot. I'm chasing this kid around. I'll be honest, at this point, I still don't know what the hell I was supposed to do. I haven't seen anything pop up. Steve makes a comment about the guards trying to help. So at some point, I try to get their help. I take it as a hint. I really do. I take it as a hint. I thought the R. Smith might have been a guard since he was kind of posted up. And then I realized I ran past a guard because, that's a thing. And they're no help. The guards are no help. No matter how much I talk to them, they tell me to just fuck off, basically. I'm at a loss, really. I just don't know. So I try a few guards, actually, hoping that maybe one of them is the guy you're supposed to talk to, and they're not helpful at all. Yeah, but talk to a couple of the pawns in town, and I'm like, oh, that guy's level 28. That's awesome. And he costs a lot of RC. That's a lot of money. Well, money? No, not money. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, yep. I've starting to get mad, starting to get annoyed. I'm aware that in games you cannot touch kids. All right, I'm fully aware of that, and it is what it is. That doesn't stop me from wanting to try and take him out. I'm hoping it's non-lethal. I really am. But I might have a little bit of a breaking point. I might swing a sword at a kid in this game. All right, look. I'm getting mad. All I want is some goddamn help, and they're not helping. And then they get mad because I'm talking to them. They tell me to go fuck myself. So that's awesome too. Like this kid running around the city like an asshole. Whoop, hit him. Didn't look like it, but I hit him. Because, as you can see, not mad at the kid running rampant, but me. Fuck me. And now I'm in prison. I got arrested, guys. I got fucking arrested. I let my temper get the best of me, alright? Look, it's, I have remorse for this. And I gotta drop $5,000 to get the fuck out. I don't know what happens if you just stand there. I really don't. But luckily they let me out, and you know what? I got a new outfit, so worth it. Fashion. Fucking fashion. I look dirty as shit, but fashion. And now I've got to put all of my shit back on. So, You're gonna have a little interlude of me turning back into the barbarian. So yeah, I was, pissed off at the child, but I'm actually looking pretty sweet. I got a whole bunch of chainmail on me, which is nice. Sprinkles is looking pretty freaking decked out, at least for early game. So I talked to the guy who gave me the quest here. Ironically, he's right outside the gate of the prison. Sweet. And he wants 80G for the land that he's trying to get rid of. So I do appreciate that. The game gives you sometimes multiple options on how to complete a quest. And this guy sells shit for some reason. I don't know why. It's a 300,000 gold fucking item. It's a one-shot kill arrow. Which, I mean, that's cool. Don't get me wrong, that's cool. But why does some asshole in this city have just the arrow to kill everyone? Oh, yeah. But yeah, at this point, I'm realizing I could just buy the land and these people could stay. I could be the nice guy here. And I was broke for a while. I was feeling kind of iffy on it. I wanted to talk to Pip. And Pip just keeps fucking running, and I can't get him to stop, and I don't know what the fuck to do. Rewatching this, I'm annoyed at him. The kid's a jerk. And if you keep talking to the guards, they just get mad and tell you to go kick rocks. So, I have a decision to make. I can either try and figure out this stuff with Pip, or I can go back and just buy the dude's land and just say, I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. And I pray to God Maximilian has some help for me, but all he does is provide the dragon, or the Arisen quests, which, that's fine. I was hoping a captain would be able to hook me up with, some assistance. I don't know why the kid isn't able to be captured. I really wish I had an idea on how to do this. The only reason I'm not, giving up already is because I have stamina. If I didn't, I would have given up a long time ago. If I had to wait for shit, I would have been pissed. So, it is what it is. I'm not super upset about it. And saying the town has got homeless people sitting on the bridge. I'm assuming they're homeless. But she talks about people that are disappearing and stuff. So I'm assuming that might be a quest later. I don't know. Trying to talk to anybody to see if they can help me. Obviously I'm not getting any of the help that I want. And there he goes. Goodbye, dick. There's also a chance that this quest was glitched for me. Now that I'm sitting here rewatching this, there's a chance it's glitched because I just realized that it played the cutscene of him running away again after I came out of the prison. I don't know if that's on purpose, like it's considering me like a save reset or checkpoint reset or whatnot. I don't know. But as you see, chasing him down again, and still no prompt, still can't do anything. Kid still does the weird stupid stagger thing when you run into him. Yeah. And just keep on running. Keep on running. And at this point, I'm looking at the recording time. I chased this kid for 15 fucking minutes. Minus the little bit where I was in prison. But in total, this whole situation's been like 15 minutes. And that's silly. That's way too much time. I spent way too much time trying to catch this kid in this city. Now I'm kind of curious if it's glitched, if it's an issue. I'm getting so desperate at this point. I'm going back and talking to the parents, and they don't give a shit. They don't even say anything about it. And at this point, I'm mad enough. I start referring to the kid's dad as fucko. So it is what it is. You know, I think anybody would have been mildly annoyed at this point, if not more. There's nothing worse than doing something and not understanding why it doesn't work, and then continuing to not understand it. Uh, at some point, and I'm sure I've already given it away with the things that I've said, I'm gonna give up. I can tell you right now at this point, I definitely wanted to hit him again with the sword, but I didn't want to go back to jail. So I really don't know what to do. And hey, look, and lo and behold, um, Portable's back. I have 89,000, and I say fuck it. And yep, now I'm poor. I'm poor as hell. But you know what? The quest is done. I got 5,000 XP, and that's fucking worth it. It's probably not. I don't even know what you're gonna do with the land. I don't even know if I can do anything with it. I don't know which section of the area and it is. I'm assuming it's the field that's down in the lower section near the ponds. I have yet to even understand what's going on there. So I I don't know what to do, man. I didn't know how to get the kid. I spent way too much damn time trying to figure it out. It is what it is. Um, so I kind of just let it go. So here we are. Now, run off to try and do my next objective, where it is finding fuck, what was that guy's name? He was the one that I met at the beginning when I first got into Grand Soren. Mason. That's what it was. I forgot until I pulled the quest log up. Shit. Yes, it's Mason. So I'm gonna go find Mason. And you know, I'm kind of curious now to see if I can interact with the family. I don't even know if those NPCs are still here. Actually, I don't even remember if I go back to try and find any of them. I don't think I do. I think I run down and go straight to the quest objective. I have a thought for a brief moment to go talk to the family, and I think I immediately lose it. That's funny. I love that. Oh no, I do. I do run back to the square. But I'm gonna end it here. And Sky out.